you missed it. A $613 billion economy started without you. Not tech, not crypto, not AI. According to the Space Foundation, the global space economy hit $613 billion last year. And most of it was built while you were looking somewhere else. While you were scrolling through headlines, this was getting funded. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. What this is a look at an economy forming off-world. Not in theory, not sometime in the future, right now, already funded, already moving. And almost nobody noticed. Here's what the timeline actually looks like. In 2020, the global space economy was valued at $447 billion. By 2023, it reached $570 billion. And by 2024, $613 billion. The trajectory now points to nearly $800 billion by 2027. Not speculation, not hype. Contracts, hardware, government funding. The United States alone spent $77 billion on space programs last year, more than any country in the world. China's private space investment sits just under $3 billion, growing, but not comparable. The US didn't just enter the space economy, it helped build it. And inside that system, one frontier is moving quietly, but faster than the rest. The moon. To understand what's being built, ignore the headlines. Focus on the structure. We call it the lunar capital cycle. It works in 3 stages. Stage 1, funding. Government agencies like NASA issue contracts worth billions, not just for exploration, but for infrastructure, landers, logistics, communications, power systems, the foundation of an economy that doesn't fully exist yet. $77 billion a year, that's the fuel. Stage 2, construction. Private companies take those contracts and build the system, hardware, launch systems, supply chains. They're not selling to consumers, they're selling to governments. And right now, almost entirely. Stage 3, monetization. This is where things get uncertain. Mining, manufacturing, tourism. All technically possible, but not commercially viable yet. The system is running, but only on 2 engines, waiting on the 3rd. And that gap is everything. But here's the part Wall Street understands, and the public doesn't. There is no real private demand for lunar services. Not yet. No customers, no independent market. And that changes everything. According to the Center for Strategic and International Studies, most lunar activity today is still government-funded. That doesn't make it fake, but it does mean the system is political before it's commercial. And political systems can change. So let's be clear about the risks. Risk 1, dependency. If government funding slows, the entire system slows with it. There is no consumer demand to catch the fall. Risk 2, legal uncertainty. US law allows ownership of space resources, but international treaties say no country owns the moon. You can extract the resource, but ownership of the land itself is still unresolved. Risk 3, competition. China is building its own lunar system. Parallel, independent, strategic. And competition like this doesn't slow systems down. It speeds them up. Sometimes beyond what economics alone would justify. And if this system breaks, it doesn't fail slowly. It stops. In 1998, futurist Roy Amara observed something important. We tend to overestimate the short-term impact of technology and underestimate the long-term. That's Amara's law, and it explains exactly what's happening here. The moon economy won't change your life this year, maybe not even this decade. But $447 billion became $613 billion in just 4 years. $77 billion in annual funding didn't happen by accident, and the legal framework was built before the economy even showed up. That's not hype. That's sequencing. The biggest economic systems don't announce themselves. They don't trend. They don't go viral. They build quietly, contract by contract, launch by launch, law by law, until one day, they're no longer emerging. They're infrastructure. The moon economy has already begun. The only question is when you noticed.